So I'm just gonna try out something new today and not really have any points that I want to speak about, just the topic. I guess I'm just sort of testing myself as well about how well I can speak just straight off the rip with one single idea. And that idea that I've been having a conversation with myself, or I've been thinking about it, is that everything that you want in life is out there to take. You've just got to be the one to take it. And once you understand that, everything just feels a bit more simple. And like there is no magic formula or blueprint for anyone's life. That's something that I believe in because it does help having somebody to guide you, like a mentor, they call it. But in life, that in definitely certain areas and certain things, I don't think anyone can tell you what to do. Take as an example, sorry. That I am like what I'm doing is technically it's against the grain of YouTube. I don't have any thumbnails at all. I just take a screenshot, a random point in the video where I don't look clapped, I don't look mad ugly. My titles are almost in a way that are like quote like titles, and YouTube, it doesn't always push that. And could you say it's not working right now? Maybe, maybe because I only have one video that's done, good, for especially for a channel of my size. That has got over 3,000 views. But I don't care because I know if I stick it out long enough, which in some cases it may be dangerous, but I believe that like my word and what I'm sharing is gonna get pushed out if I continue to show up every single day and I follow my true passions, not just doing what works and goes viral, even if it doesn't suit me, which I see so many people doing. I see so many people just making themselves look stupid in hopes of going viral. And I think that's even worse, to be honest. I think that's probably the worst thing because when the videos aren't going viral, you're not getting views, you just look stupid. For some random person that doesn't really understand what's going on and they come across your videos, they're not gonna, like follow the journey or follow you, subscribe, follow on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. They're just gonna think you're a bit of a knob. And I understood that no one can help me other than myself because this vision that I have, only I understand it. And the things that I want to do is very different from it's the same but very different at the same time. And it's a bit unorthodox the way I'm going about it. And I just realized for a long time, like, I understood that the things that I want out of my life I can get. But sometimes when the things aren't going quite right, you begin to box yourself in and be like, oh yeah, but like I've tried and it doesn't work because of this in my life, and I do this, and everyone else that has succeeded and managed to get to that point, their life looked like that, but I work a 9 to 5 and they're only just, doing YouTube, so they can spend all this time, planning out these videos, etc., etc. But that is just putting like, that is one, it's just you coping. Is that you can accept the fact that you got to take a few L's in order to get, a win and succeed. And the second thing is just you're boxing yourself in and sort of, like you're priming yourself up, getting ready to quit. And then you can list off all these excuses of why it didn't work. You know, like, I didn't work because of this, that, and the other. Which it is never the case. Like, no one is any less capable than the next person. It is a fact. Because anyone can, take for example, you know, when people say, oh yeah, but you know, so and so, he's naturally smart. Yeah, he's naturally smart. Like, you know, like he finds it a bit easier. It may be naturally it may naturally be a bit more smart. You know, smarter than most people, but you still have access to the answers and the methods of figuring out different things. It's just, do you want to? Like, is it that much of a problem in your life that you're willing to go out of your way and start to study whatever subjects or topics it is? Probably not. You probably don't care that much. And I don't know, it's a very, beige way of putting it. It's a very simple way of putting it, but sometimes it's the simple things that people look past, and therefore they just start to cope, and certain things just seem a little bit harder than they should be. But I promise you, like, if you show up every single day, you apply yourself to your craft, to your grind, you're going to get there eventually. You're going to, because you're going to be rewarded for your hard work. You may have to hang in a bit longer than most people, and all the people in your circle, the people you're following. That may be the case, and I'm definitely in that, boat. I've been working for a long time, but at the same time, I've only been doing YouTube for, 3 months now, or not even 3 months. No, like since October. Been doing YouTube since October, but it's all the things I've been doing before that. I've done the theme pages, I've done the appointment setting, I've done years of working, but each moment I can see myself turning into the person that I actually want, rather than just following, the crowd and sticking out things that I'm not necessarily passionate about. I just decided to run with this, and I understand that it's going to be difficult, but it's not impossible, because there's millions and millions of YouTubers with millions of subscribers, etc. Why can I not be one of them? What's different about them than me? Like, they're no better than me. They've just put in, more miles than me. And whatever, their journey and their story is just a bit different to mine. And I had to, take a few different vehicles to different places in order to get to the point I'm at now. Now we just execute this game plan. Yeah, a bit of a different one, a different style. Honestly, I had this thought, and I decided, like, fuck it, like, let me just hit record and see what goes around my mind. Maybe it's a good video, maybe it's not. I don't know, but I believe in what I'm saying. I believe that is factual, is a good message, is a pure message, is a true message. I just want to share it with you guys. And yeah, that's all for today.